So the Coach in Marlow is a Michelin-Starred pub. We're right in the heart of Marlow, and we very much sort of value the traditional sort of pub ethos. But I'd probably say we elevate the dishes ever so slightly to your usual pub classics. Hi guys, my name is Sarah Hayward. I'm the head chef of the Coach in Marlow, and today we're going to be cooking two of the Coach classic dishes, the Coach Chicken Kyiv with pea, broad bean and ricotta tarts, and then we're going to finish with the Coach burger with smoked cheese, soy and sesame chickens and dill pickle cucumber. Tom is massive on it being a boozer. We welcome guests with open arms who just want to come in for a quick pint, or and we work really closely with a lot of local suppliers. We've got Rebellion, who are literally like a mile down the road. We have 5 or 6 of their beers on tap here, and we work really closely with Marlow Gin and Harrow and Hope, and we support them and they support us, kind of thing. It's very easy for me to get up and come into work in the morning because I love my job. I love what I do. I love the people that I work with. I love the customers that I'm serving, and one of the best things about working with Chef Tom as well is that he allows that creativity. One of the things that I love the most about the Coach is that customer relationship, because we could literally fill this dining room with regular guests, and you actually build that relationship with customers, because normally, chefs are gremlins that hide in the back, and that's kind of where they stay. So the first dish I'm cooking for you today is Coach Chicken Kyiv with ricotta, pea and broad bean tart. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is build the Chicken Kyiv. So we build these in advance because they take 12 hours for the meat glue to set. So out of 1 chicken breast, we get 2 Kyivs. So we kind of split it into 4 parts. So you have like the 2 fillets and then the 2 bigger parts of the breast. Okay, so we weigh each individual Kyiv. So we take the smaller part of the fillet, pop on a piece of garlic butter, and then this is an enzyme called meat glue. It basically just sticks the proteins together. So we take the bigger piece, pop it over the top, trim it down to roughly the right size, and then we just weigh it. That's actually bang on. So we weigh it between 115 and 120 grams, and that was actually bang on 115. So, and then pop it straight into the cling film. Roll it nice and tight. Push in the ends, and that creates the nice shape that we're looking for. And then just get rid of any air pockets. So these now go in the fridge for about 12 hours for the meat glue to set. So we're getting those ready for tomorrow. And then I've got some ready for service that I made yesterday. It's a Coach classic. It's iconic. It's been on the menu since the day we opened the doors, and we generally just change the garnish which we serve it with. So the original was cauliflower cheese, and then we've depending on the season. Last year we did a really nice little tomato tart with it, rather than the pea and broad bean. And then sort of come winter time, we actually change it to a pheasant Kyiv. So it goes first through the flour, then through the egg. So you just make sure it's all covered all the way around so there's no gaps. And then into the panko breadcrumb. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is the tart case. So we use a Friedrich pastry. We use a ring to cut out so they are all the same size. Yeah, so each one is 3 layers. This is just a rapeseed oil. And then they sit on top of each other. So we pop them in the oven, and then we just use a weight so that the tart cases don't rise. Okay, so just making the ricotta filling, which is really simply really nice buffalo ricotta, which we just season with salt and pepper. This is grated parmesan, which we're gonna bake in the oven, and then we snap pieces off as a twill that sits on top of the tart. So for the twill, we turn the fan down on the oven and we just bake it nice and low and slow. So for the parsley emulsion, we whisk egg yolk and English mustard together, and then slowly emulsify in a parsley oil. At this moment, I am just prepping the peas and broad beans, which we will blanch to go within the tart. For the garnish, we cook peas and broad beans in a butter emulsion, so just butter, water and salt, and then we finish at the very last minute by adding the baby gem and chives. Now we're going to finish off the Kyiv, so this is the final part, so it's the cooking process. So we just run it back through a panko breadcrumb, drop it in the fryer, which is set to 180 degrees, and put on a timer for 2 minutes. Okay, and then that goes into the oven for 5 minutes. So that is all of the components of the dish done, and now it's time to plate. So the first thing that goes onto the plate is the parsley emulsion. In the bottom of the tart case, we have the ricotta, and then the pea garnish sits on top, and then the final element of the tart is the parmesan twill. And then centerpiece is the chicken Kyiv, and then we finish lastly with a little bit of chicken sauce. And there we have the Kerridge chicken Kyiv with pea and broad bean tart. Okay, so the second dish that I'm going to be cooking for you today is the Kerridge burger with soy and sesame chicken, smoked cheese and a dill pickle. So we use chuck steak and beef suet. This is a combination of table salt, salt nitrate and cracked black pepper. So it's literally all of those ingredients just mixed together. Okay, so once we've mixed all the ingredients together, we split it into 1 kilogram balls, which we then roll into the burgers. So the next step is to balancing. So to do that, we use a large cling film, roll it over, kind of manipulate it to the size that we want it to be, tightly roll it in the cling film. The Kerridge burger is one of those dishes, again, that's been on the menu since day one in some way, shape or form. It's sort of, again, it's one of those iconic dishes that people come for, because it's not your average traditional burger. It's with its many layers. People like to, they like the adventure of trying to eat it. These then go into a backpack bag. They are sealed, and we cook them in a water bath at 65 degrees for 5 hours, and then chill them down in ice water. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's been in the water bath and it's completely chilled down. So out of 1 ballotine, we normally get between 4 and 5 burgers. Char grilling the burger on each side on the plancha. Okay, so we're just popping the burger in the oven, and then we're going to finish that with the smoked cheese later on. And now we're going to go and do the other elements to build the burger. The beef patty at the bottom, melted smoked cheese, and we have the soy and sesame pulled chicken, hash brown, coleslaw, which is bound with a sesame mayo, a dill pickled cucumber, and then a sesame seed bun. And there we have the Kerridge burger with smoked cheese, soy and sesame chicken, and dill pickled cucumber. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. Please follow the Staff Canteen, like and subscribe, and click this button for more videos like this.